It's like Palestinian.
Dig to get out.
Bilingual alley. What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard him introduce Bilingual Alley and then listened for like an hour and a half and never heard Bilingual Alley on the program.
Way to suck in the new listeners, you dummy. How long have you been doing radio? What does bilingual mean?
I think it means
it's a play on. They're trying to make believe she's bisexual, but she probably speaks 2 languages for real. Like there's nothing to it really.
I couldn't even tell you.
I never met Bilingual Alley.
Bilingual.
Erica talks
English
about
and what? English. Find that, E-Rock.
Hopefully she speaks Greek.
Greek and
Against
French.
her will.
Against her will.
Bilingual.
She didn't want to give Greek lessons, but her face was in a pillow and there was a big hand holding her head.
Oh, Jimmy.
She is their Spanish-speaking component. It's a blonde woman they have on their page there, E-Rock. You got to go on the staff
Blonde?
page, E-Rock. Not
Who's the dark-haired one?
Wait, so she's sneaking in a couple of Spanish words?
Yep.
Speaking Spanglish, perhaps? A little Spanglish?
Oh, what a movie.
Oh.
Erica talks about Halloween being hard. This is the whole test?
This is it.
Only for sex offenders.
Let's see if she's a true hole, Anthony.
Okay.
True hole will do a lot of, guys.
Oh, goofy looking, but...
Yeah, she has a burn victim smile.
Yeah.
She's cross-eyed.
Burn victim smile.
She's cross-eyed.
Like Doug Henning teeth.
Yeah, she's smiling because someone took the vinegar out of the room.
Yuck. All right, here we go. The whole test, Ant.
Yeah.
Listen for the yield sign, slowing the guys down.
Oh, of course.
Just over the top laughing and giggling and oh my.
Typical hole.
Yeah.
Like, why is it all so hard? Why is Halloween so hard? Oh, so hard. I mean, the costumes, it's also difficult.
Is it difficult for you this year, or is it always?
This year's particularly difficult because my children have decided that I'm baking for Halloween.
What's wrong with that?
I'm not a baker. And now they're still talking me into, why don't I make chocolate chip cookies and package them up for people? And I keep saying, I don't want them. They're broken up in the bottom of their bag.
Well, parents like
Be more funny.
My mother would never let me eat that.
Well,
Yeah, that's going great.
they know us.
For God's sake, she lives in Stepford Town, but there's no chance of that. Cookie cutter.
No.
Miss Hillary has razor blades. And
Don't say
no,
Jimmy,
but
that's a horrible thing to even hear.
Ew.
Was that her, or did you hit something?
Her.
Which one? Which one?
At the end. Don't say that.
Oh, no, that was her.
Oh,
I just had
oh my God.
I just threw a couple homework.
I thought you would hit one of the fake hole clips because it was that over the top.
No.
Don't say that. Oh.
Doesn't that just make you angry?
Yes.
Well,
a lot.
They're Jimmy, and they also have an edgy Jimmy on their show. So,
Easy.
But
he's got to be kept in check a lot, I bet, by her.
Well, he just made a joke about putting razor blades in apples at Halloween, which, I mean, you don't want to give people ideas.
No.
Oh,
crazy
gosh.
like that on the radio.
Wait, did you hear the Apple line?
Well, I went back.
Yeah, it's like the last few seconds of the... It is kind of racy.
They're bad.
Will parents like you baking for their children? My mother would never let me eat that.
Well,
Yeah, that's I mean.
they know us.
For God's sake, she lives in Stepford Town, but there's no chance of that. Cookie cutter.
No.
Miss Hillary has razor blades. And
Don't say
no,
Jimmy,
but
that's a horrible thing to even hear about.
Jimmy, it's just like having Jim Norton on your radio show. Jimmy,
Don't say that.
For the rest of the show, I'm just going to be Jimmy. Why would you say that? That's crazy. Yeah.
Terrible. Why?
Did you hear her laugh at Stepford Town? Stepford. Just out of nowhere. Stepford.
All right.
Even stupid Jack Diamond scolded poor Jimmy. Poor Jimmy just wants to get like a kid chewing his gums apart joke out.
Right.
And these two conspire against him to spoil it.
Look who it is on there. Good day.
What happened?
That's who's coming in.
Okay, now I got you.
Lance Reddick, yeah.
He's coming in today?
Lance Reddick, he's here at 7:30.
Holy yes.
Right.
7:30?
Now I recognize him.
Oh, maybe we should prepare for the interview with
Daniels from the
Wire, of course. Number 3 here, the Jack Diamond Morning Show, the featured show for this Jocktober. We got the crew talking about kids showing up without costumes.
Oh, yeah.
Jack does a mean Mr. Burns impression.
Oh, boy.
He does impressions, this Jack
Impressions?
Yeah, the more I listen, I think that Jack Diamond is one of those guys that always wanted to be like Letterman or Leno. Like, he really wants to be like a funny, like, host of a show.
Yeah.
And so he doesn't just leave the jokes to Jimmy. he gets his own in.
All right.
And he does his Mr. Burns impression.
All right.
What about the kids who show up without a costume?
Not acceptable.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Not acceptable
Maybe
at
just
all.
like the
No, they
little
put a hat on.
the little teeny
Yeah.
mask that you
Right.
wear.
No.
A hoodie and the Scream mask is not.
That's not a costume.
Actually,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because just like Mr. Burns, I'll release the hounds. Smithers.
No, Rachel, you've come back. He sounds like Gleason.
It's not Mr. Burns.
No, it's not Mr. Burns.
Not even close.
It's closer to George Burns, and it sounds nothing like George Burns. And believe me, I know.
What would it sound like? I always wondered what it would sound like if George.
Hey, no costume, no candy. Yeah,
Get the funk out.
get the funk out. Yuck. Boo.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why are they laughing when he's doing that voice? They're laughing at his. It's terrible.
Yeah, is that him?
He looks like Tim Sabian, man.
He does.
He looks like Scotty from Star Trek,
Yeah.
like in the last one.
That was. This is just. It just makes you angry. What are they talking about?
This is a huge
They're
morning
actually
show.
talking about like kids showing up at your house without a costume. Who cares?
And then no way. Like, does she chase him away? Like, no way, no. If they come there without a costume, she's, telling them, hey, leave.
Yeah.
I bet.
They're talking about this like it's an epidemic. Like, no one gives a crap if a kid shows up at your house without a costume. Mostly, if they're younger kids, they're poor. Give them more candy.
No one
Feel
goes
sorry
trick-or-treating anymore anyway.
Right.
It just doesn't happen.
Most kids walk around with a pillowcase without a costume. It's
These frightened parents bang on your door. They stand 10 feet back just in case you lunge for them.
yeah.
And then you throw something in the kid's bag and they run away.
Right.
Everyone's scared crapless of something happening. And then you also don't put, wrap up cookies. You're like, what is she? You wrap up cookies and says, this is the first thing that got thrown away at home. Mm-hmm. You don't take homemade stuff. Stop it. It's 2008. Give me something packaged.
I used to hate the. Well, we're doing the break now.
Yeah, now we're doing this. Now we're doing this stupid break. Look what they did to us.
Oh.
They made us fall right into it. Yeah, Jimmy, could you play the part of the whole?
What the hell are we doing?
Candy apples. I never liked them. They got everything sticky in the bag. Yeah, I got a sticky bag.
Oh.
I meant from the candy apple. Because like Mr. Burns would say, oh, my goodness, the candy apple in the bag. Stop it, Homer.
Oh, you.
We're good.
All right, I'm not
We
going
could do that.
They're terrible.
Yeah. Just the houses that used to go the distance and bake and stuff. Like, I don't want your dumb cookies. Give me a Snickers bar.
What about the people that would build a haunted house where the kids would have to walk in the front door and then go through this maze of bad haunted housedom and then leave out the back door with the their candy? Uncle Paul. One little detour.
Yeah, exactly.
He'd watch and then have one sheet that drops down and cuts the tunnel off, and another one lifts up to take an alternate route.
Yeah, the doggy door into the bedroom for the.
Where'd my friends go?
Oh, look! This is the ghost is trying to ride me like a pony.
I get the special treats.
How come the ghost smells like liquor?
Let's say hi to.
This don't taste like a push-up.
Let's say hi to 13-year-old JC from Jersey, one of our regulars. JC, what's up?
Uncle Paul.
Hey, boys.
Wasn't even waiting for it. Hey,
If you noticed when Jack Diamond did the impression, no one laughed.
really?
Yeah, really, play the clip again. It's hysterical. They just kind of...
It's directing.
Yeah, all right. We'll play it for JC.
I think he's right, and he means in the entire District of Columbia. No one laughed.
When he was doing the Mr. Burns, right? All right, hold on. Hold on there, JC.
The little teeny mask that you wear.
No.
A hoodie and the Scream mask is not.
That's not a costume.
Actually,
Yeah.
exactly.
Because just like Mr. Burns, I'll release the hounds. Smithers.
Oh, he tried again after he got a little.
That was the polite laugh.
And then he tried again.
That we all do.
For some reason, bringing up Smithers.
Oh, God, that's bad radio.
All right.
That is bad radio.